Best of 3, single elimination, one team. And he's also a hero that is unlikely to die to this combination. If he gets disrupted and they try and go for the stun, he can just spin, but maybe they can still surround him enough. They can actually lay this trap down. Shadow's going to be caught and surrounded by two heroes on both sides. He's going to be forced into spin here, but Universe is going to hold off from the stun. They're going to be able to body block him. Zai right in his face. They're going to be able to hit the stun, and that'll be the first blood. Evil geniuses indeed. Barring that, at least pick up some early experience where he can get those higher levels of living armor. Sumail kind of needs it. Meanwhile, the top lane, they're going to go once again onto Faith Beyond. Oh, there goes the paralyzing cast. That one's actually going to hurt quite a bit. Crit is in some serious trouble. They're going to be able to run him down quite easily, but Arteezy, he might be able to get Innocence on the other side. Faith Beyond fends the back with the cogs, but unfortunately, our poor Witch Doctor is still stuck in the trees. Faith Beyond thinking that maybe he can get a kill somewhere here in the jungle. Crit is going to be kind of stuck inside these cogs, and Sunstrike is going to be coming in as well, and Alchemist doesn't even bother trying to help. Crit, he's just going to try and do a little bit of ring around the rosy around the trees, but it doesn't work. Their counter initiation may just come a bit too late. Zai is going to be able to spot out Faith Beyond if he comes into this area. Almost right clicks him, hold on to it. He's trying to set this trap. Faith Beyond realizes, uh-oh, hey, hold up, I'm stuck here. What's happening? Disruption's going to be laid out. He's going to try and force staff himself out of this one, but he's already been hit by the stun of Universe. Can't get the cogs down in time. He's trapped two heroes inside with him, so Evil Geniuses will be able to execute that gank.
Wings were able to see it in time. More likely than not, they did. However, two supports are sitting there. They have been scanned out.
Oh, and Universe is going to be able to run into both of them. They're going to be able to get Innocence real quickly. Eyesight is going to be next target. He got the Serpent Wards down. The Overgrowth is going to be able to stop Faith Beyond from being too disruptive. They're trying to finish off Eyesight, but he gets so much done. He basically soloed up Arteezy by getting those disables off. Now Universe has to try and TP away. He will be successful. No disables coming out there. Faith Beyond looking for the +1. They already got the Lifestealer, big win. So Wings need to be able to keep up the pressure. They're going to lay down the Serpent Wards here on the mid-tier 2. Evil Genius is already smoked up looking for their initiation. And they're going to try and wrap around perhaps from behind. Universe is carrying Arteezy inside of him right now. Their tier 2 is about to be dropped by Serpent Wards. Nobody really wants to come forward, so instead they just deny it. But actually, they get the jump. They already managed to get Blink. The Force Staff comes out from Faith Beyond, but it's not going to be enough. Crit is going to be dropped on by a Meteor. Just almost saves himself with a disruption. Not quite there. Still, though, a support goes down in exchange for the 2 cores of Wings.
Potential opportunities for EG.
Smoke straight into the heroes. They're going to be able to find Crit immediately. That's going to be first one, but at the same time, they've already taken a support in return. Universe and Arteezy find their initiation onto the Witch Doctor. Now Sumail's going to be coming in, full out, unstable concoction, but Universe is going to be caught. Omni Slash, long range from Shadow's going to be able to rip him apart, and now it's going to be left with just the 3-man of Evil Geniuses. And Sumail, he gets snatched up. Eyesight's going to be able to grab him with the shackles, lock him inside with the cogs, deafening blast over the top. Clockwork disappears, and now Wings not feeling as comfortable as Sumail and Arteezy.
Of the Alchemist, but as of this point, it's going to be...
There's the initiation. Lincoln's is up on Blink. That's going to be able to slow down some of this. They managed to get the cogs separating Arteezy from Blink, and he's going to be able to get some stuns out. Zai's immediately blown up thanks to some help to the Shadow Shaman as he tried to come across for the Overgrowth. Sumail's going to be able to come forward, slow down these heroes. Nice 2-man crunch out from Universe. That slows down Shadow's retreat, but they can't quite keep up with him. Maybe it's going to be Innocence who dies instead. Arteezy's rage not going to be wearing out too quickly. He goes ahead and fists. Finishes off the kill, and it looks like Ice is also going to be caught here. The amplified damage, he gets ripped apart by Evil Geniuses, and there is only one buyback here on the Clockwork, so Wings may just have to give up a lane of racks, if not more. Yeah. They have to get a little bit creative with how they're going to be able to take this fight and how they're going to be able to split push and force Evil Geniuses back, which is why Ice has been sitting on the trees here for so long, waiting for Blink to push out the lane so they can get some pressure on that top lane. They're going to have to start taking back already. Blink is going to be coming back. He starts leading things off with the Tornado, trying to push EG back, but they're already on to the actual Raxes without Wings doing anything in return. Ice is about to go uphill with his wards, so if Evil Genius is going to be able to finish off this lane of Rax, they need to do it now and start getting back. Cass goes out, trying to slow down Sumail. Wings are looking to be able to try and make sure that Evil Geniuses can't actually back out and defend their top lane. All right, new headset, everybody. We're back. I'm sorry. I don't know if I went out on stream, but hello, theater. I love you guys. Jump in, Universe. Infested up. Arteezy pops out. They actually latch onto nothing there. They're going to try and get Ice instead, but he's Ghost-Sceptered up. There's no physical damage coming out. And Evil Geniuses, they've been caught. Arteezy, he gets the disruption and temporary reprieve. He's going to be force stabbed out of the cogs, but Sumail, he's trying to create something. Universe goes in. big time with a crush. Samael turns, but it's just not enough. The Omni Slash, it finishes up Universe and EG. They're lacking an offlaner now as they go forward for this push. So many of the heroes of Wings are low, but Arteezy, he's trying to dare Wings to go onto him, and without the rage, they might just oblige. They're moving forward. Ice turns, sees Samael instead, but they've been taken out by the Shivas. Everybody's so low from Wings. The damage over time from EG is too much to handle. Arteezy dies. He gets zapped out by the shock. Samael is still good, and he's going to be able to regen up, particularly with that living armor. They are good, but Wings inevitably will be holding on to this melee Rax. EG are trying to force it so badly.
An Abyssal Blade of his own.
Smoke coming in, crit.
Ice looking to make that initiation, but he can't quite get it. The rage is too fast, and now Ice in some serious trouble, and a missed hook shot. RTZ pops out. Hello, gonna be able to take out that support, but unfortunately the cold snap, oh no, of course snap, it actually saves it and puts him right on top of the support, gobbles him down and backs away. The rest of Evil Geniuses start surging forward. I say surge, but it's a snail's pace as that ice wall keeps them from being able to come forward. Faith Beyond's gonna be the hero caught, it seems. Blink doesn't even blink, he just keeps on running. EG start setting up. They know they've got this this big old tier 3 tower. They can go ahead and start chipping it away with these illusions. They don't necessarily need to make any huge commitment. They're actually looking towards that range Rax as well. Anytime they try and defend the range Rax, get some damage on the tier 3, but now the jump forward comes forward. They're actually going to Cogs push him out of the wards. Unfortunately, there is Juggernaut. He just gets exploded, and all of a sudden, EG is just going to be able to come forward and take out so many of these heroes. Bolt support is going to be caught easily with the crush. All their hope lay on the Invoker now, but there's nothing he can do without the damage. Evil Geniuses, Swift comes through and takes this game 1. Wings with nothing they can do but watch their Raxes explode, and inevitably they're ancient. Seems like the efficiency of Evil Geniuses does play out in this game number 1. They deliver a Leshrac, but it's a support Leshrac. Blink matched up against a mid-to-male Mirana. It's got to be, stun comes out, disruption. They are going to be able to get a decent amount of damage already onto Ice. Ice, he's already leveled to heal, so he's in serious trouble. Crit will be able to pick up the first blood. We've seen this a time or two. He can go ahead and neutral. Still, though, the supports are going to be able to find him. Will they have enough to be able to bring him down? With the Diabolic Edict, might be possible. The arrow barely going to miss. Not quite fast enough, but he might still be able to run Blink down. With the extra couple of right clicks, they will be able to deliver. Evil Genius is just going to keep on going. They're going to get the disruption off into the Shukuchi. This is perfect. They actually hit the stun or the Cogs. They miss both, though. Shadow is now able to get some distance away. Another Shukuchi coming up, and he will be able to get a little bit away, but there's a counter ward there. He didn't expect that one, and Ice could not possibly save his core, nor can he save himself here, as he is just going to be downed by the 3-man of EG.
They are way stronger than Wings at the moment, unless Crit gets caught out.
Oh, but the disruption goes down first, and now the arrow is going to nail Y. No opportunity for a Static Storm. +1 going to be caught. Universe manages to snatch up Ice. Tries to get off the shallow grave. Going to be blown up too quick. Can't exactly blow up Roshan, or maybe they can. This amplified damage is allowing them to beat down Roche so quickly with the help of the Swarm as well. It's already so low, but the arrow's about to come in and already nailed Shadow. Now the follow-up's going to start coming in. Rocket, hook shot, ready to go for Universe. Static Storm laid out, but it's a little bit off the mark. They are going to be able to jump into Cogs, but the stage has already been taken, and Y is on the retreat, but he's been taken out by EG. EG members just swarming into the Roshan pit. They're going to be able to grab all their Wings heroes inside, and that's going to be a metamorphosis used by the Lycan. He has no shapeshift to be able to get out of here. So that's going to be a 3rd hero down for Wings. Evil Geniuses, even if they lose Roshan, they clean up on Wings hero. Wings station up really nicely here with the counter ward in place. They're going to be able to immediately jump onto Samael. The Static Storm is laid out, so the disruption will not be able to save Samael immediately. They need to be able to get a little bit better, and that's where the stun comes in. Nice play from the Leshrac, and they just run over all of Wings with the help of Arteezy's ultimate. The Eclipse just rips them apart, and the arrow snags. Why? No retreat for Wings. Evil Geniuses cut off the head, 3-17, 18 minutes in. But what they don't realize is that Wings is actually setting up. They're going to keep on going, and Faith Beyond is going to sit behind Shadow. Or Blink, rather, as he goes into the high ground.
He was scouted out, though, with the rocket
flare. So now Evil Geniuses know there's 2 heroes under the top lane. Nothing to stop them from full-out pushing. Clockwork is going to TP back and see if he can actually defend these Raxes. The glyph goes down. And Wings, they need to try and stop some of these TP back from Evil Geniuses. They're going to be able to pull one back. That's going to be RTZ, but RTZ has both Aegis as well as BKB. Meanwhile, our Lycan is going to be chased away from his push at the top lane. RTZ disrupted up, is going to be losing his Aegis, it looks like. He's going to be crushed up. Actually pops BKB, turns with a clip, but he instantly dies. Now he's going to come back with no BKB, and maybe Wings can take round 2. Moonlight Shadow goes down, but they already have the Amplify armor onto RTZ. Double Force Staffs gives him some space. They're also going to be able to pull back Zai, it seems like. Will still manage to be able to go on RTZ. Disruption really won't slow this one down. Quit just goes for the TP out. Spot out a few members. Rocket Flare there on the Disruptor. Not leading out with a hookshot just yet. Another Moonlight Shadow going to be used here. Hookshot actually going to miss out. Universe missing the mark once again and maybe caught because of it. Perch goes down. They actually manage to see the Luna and they initiate onto him already down to half HP, but it pops the BKB and turns. Eclipse goes out and he starts chasing down heroes. They will manage to get a Yules onto the Slardar setting up, but he actually BKBs. Now he turns for the crush. Arteezy's BKB is down. He Disruptions goes down, but they're just going to be able to surround Arteezy. He heads himself to the trees, trying to block off the path as best as possible. Turns and fights. Maybe he can actually fight through this one. Blink. No, it's just going to be too much damage. Arteezy falls, but he dished out a hell of a beating onto Wings, and they are going to be forced back as the rest of Evil Geniuses, they still have Samael. Zai is looking real low. Shadow's actually feeling confident. He's going to be able to jump forward. Fate Beyond nails Samael. Doesn't actually die. They kill Samael. They got him dead and right to Universe. He pops forward with the blade mill. He sees all these low heroes, and he just wants at least one of them. Ice will be the kill. Fate Beyond doesn't get hit by the shots. Battery Assault not lucky enough, and they'll be able to get a full wipe onto Evil Geniuses. And what the hell did Wings lose out of that? A Disruptor and a Dazzle.
And there's still a lot of time left on that double damage, and they will see it right now, although kind of hard to see against Luna's blue hero.
TI champions. One game down in this single elimination best of 3. The hardest fight ahead is already, you can see the Moonglaze, and now the hook shot to the back lines. Shadow's been caught, bounced out. He can't even use his ultimate as he'll still stick around the same HP, so they're going to lose a full lane of Rax there. And no real committal whatsoever, almost taking down Faith Beyond. Evil Geniuses quickly start setting up for the next push. They may not have that double damage anymore, but they still have that Aegis intact. One lane of Rax is all that separates them from being able to get Mega Creeps in what should be an inevitable win for Evil Genius in this series. Scouting Arrow goes out, Disruption laid down, but Faith Beyond is going to be able to hit the stun. Immediately afterwards, they can get a lot of damage onto RTZ because of this, but he pops the Manta, just keeps on going, knowing that if he can kill this tier 3 tower, look at the damage bouncing around to the back lines. Now the hook shot, it just got 2. Universe locks him inside the cogs and lets RTZ go straight for the Raxes. He knows he do not have to win this team fight. All they have to do is get the Raxes down and they'll be able to have Megas. Sumail distracting some of the heroes of Wings, but the Raxes are down, and now the real fight begins. Wings have to fight for their lives. The BKB goes off, but Blink doesn't have Shapeshift yet, and he can't actually beat out Arteezy. He still has that Aegis intact, and now Wings are going to have to fight against Mega Creeps and against a very, very big Evil Geniuses underneath the ground of their tier 4 towers.
And T4 is arguably easier to push with Luna as the Claves keep bouncing back and forth, and they might be too low before the fight even starts. RTZ still backed up by his entire support crew.
The Wii starts building up as Faith Beyond gets his initiation on his side of the back lines, but the Eclipse goes down, and Wings do not have the BKBs to be able to defend against this. They have to go straight back to their throne, the fountain, but meanwhile the throne's actually being targeted. The arrow tanked up by Faith Beyond. They go straight for RTZ and take down that big carry, but the Aegis is about to be finished up, and the throne's already at half health. Static Storm goes down, but RTZ is going to be gifted a Disruption. Just more damage to lay into throw. Wings desperately trying to take out these big damage dealers, but they just can't do it in time. They call the GG, and Wings, we will say goodbye to them here at the Boston Major as Evil Geniuses bring down the TI champ 2-0.
The Bane, that is SD Luna, reigns supreme yet again.